pork is fucking bad for you.
Hey, you know what? But sometimes
but it's delicious.
Yeah,
I eat it on pepperoni.
Hey, bro, when you know, hey, I love to get
in pepperoni.
I love to get me some of that. Some of them. What do you call it? Those noodles, those Asian noodles. Everyone goes ramen. I love to give me a spicy ramen bowl with some pork in there, bro.
Bro, that's just so good. It's the same thing when it comes down to my boy David Zaragoza's Rolling Smokers Barbecue.
Yeah.
Always delicious. Always love his pulled pork. Man, that shit's so good.
We gotta make a commercial for him.
I got to. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah. Follow on Instagram, Rolling Smokers Barbecue. Not smoke, smokers. What episode is this?
.com.
87.
87!
87.
87.
This episode, we're gonna talk about the art of debate. You know what I'm saying?
The art of debate, and it's not. That doesn't mean.
Well, that
doesn't mean arguing.
Let's talk about what we think of what most, because we're the average dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Are we though?
We are.
I feel like we're.
Look at you. See, vanity. You're the average dude with all that ego. You're definitely the average dude, sir. Ha! You see
what I think debate is.
All right, go ahead.
Is when you have a friendly discussion with someone you respect.
Do you?
I do.
I do. Okay.
And where you don't take it personally.
All right. Ideas exchange.
Points. You know, and then in a good debate. So oftentimes
differences are understood.
Yes. I feel like oftentimes the way, because some people will try to argue, right? And I'm trying to debate, so I'll be like, well, when they start taking it personal or taking personal shots, I'm just like, we just gotta disagree. Yeah. Agree to disagree.
Yeah,
because then and just leave it like that. Because it's not. Because then it's taking it to another level, and you're not talking about that. Because like you were saying when we were talking about what this was going to be about.
Yeah.
Sometimes people let the ideas consume them, and they're connected with their ego and the ideas, so they feel hurt when you would not necessarily attack, but when you question.
They don't realize that they've allowed this to become a part of them. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
I feel you. All right, what about you? When you hear, like we answered him. Well, when you hear debate, what do you think?
I always hear it as like it should always be, two sides telling their ideas, whether it be a sports debate, a political debate, or whatever. It should be where we can exchange ideas. No shots should be taken. It should be always about the facts. And what it's really about, not just opinions. But now when you look at debates, it's not even like that anymore. It's always people take it too personal. Like you said, it should always end in like a disagreement. Where it's we agree to disagree. It's all good. Always maintain the peace. But now you see it like the ESPN shows. They get ratings of it just seeing people argue back and forth.
Well, look at how many people have gotten quote unquote canceled because they have a different opinion or they support something that not everyone else supports. You know what I'm saying? And they're everyone else the piles up on them. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's like, oh no, there's no discussion, there's no debate.
It should never be one-sided. It should always be open-minded discussions.
It's really fucked up, bro. Because on Twitter you'll see things like if certain people make points that piss a lot of people off, they'll do what they call doxing, DOX. And I figured when I found out what this was, I'm like, wow, this is horrible. So if the people who get mad and know how to do all this stuff, the information online, secret and private information, they will know. Just they can take your Twitter profile information, whatever, and find anything about you online. Find who you are, where you live, anything you posted on any social medias, in case you got pictures and all this and that. Your address, your phone number, and bro, these people get so salty that they'll post that shit, bro. Like that's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro. Can you imagine back in the day? Back in the day, we would not have been like, bro, that motherfucker's a sore loser, bro.
That's psychotic.
Yeah, we would have turned on the other one instead of piling on, bro.
I mean, that's like there's people that they want real life.
So basically, when you're doing that, what are you saying? You want someone to go find this person and do something to them?
Yeah,
what, exactly. You. That's crazy. That's
what should get you kicked out of the
Yes.
Prime definition of a hate crime.
Yes, that's a hate crime. That's a hate crime, bro. We had a disagreement, so now I'm gonna tell everybody where you live, your name, your phone number, hit your picture, and go crazy. What the hell?
Go to school and
shit. Bro, like it is horrible. Yeah. Okay.
And it's like when the other person feels like they have to be right, they have that empowerment. Like they have to be right. Yeah. You run into a lot. I ran into a lot of people that are like that. Like they just have to be right. They have to be the loudest ones. And I used to be that way too.
Yeah, once you start getting loud, that's not a debate anymore. That's just you're just trying to fight. You're trying to argue and shit.
Yeah.
It's like a yelling match, and at that point, it's like it's
No,
become
nothing is
caveman.
fair.
It's like, hur, hur, hur.
Yeah, pretty much. No,
Yeah.
it really is.
Yeah, like it's no more Plato, Socrates. Now it's like, you know, dude, where's my car?
We're dudes in New York. Hey, fuck you! No, you know what? Fuck you!
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck your mama.
Yeah. You know that thing you said? Yeah, you know what? Fuck that idea. You know what I'm saying?
You know, all that shit you're wearing, fuck all that shit. And fuck the lady that made you. I don't know how they talk about
I don't either. But
I'm walking over here.
Basically, bro. A bunch of Joey Diaz is talking to each other. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck out of my way, cocksucker.
There you go.
especially when it comes to like men's sports, people get real sensitive.
Yeah, they take that
sports,
shit
bro.
personal. Like if they live and die because of these dudes and shit.
Bro, and I'll tell you why. I was there as it got popular. So, you know, back when I was like maybe 17, 18 on ESPN, and I'm 32 right now. So that was, you know, a few years ago, a long time ago. They would have these debate shows. They would call it Around the Horn.
Pardon the interruption.
Yeah, pardon the interruption. And at first, and it was about sports journalists who were supposed to be debating about sports, right? But man, these dudes obviously would take it personal. But people love to watch this. So it became a thing to have sports thing. The sports thing became to have an argument show. Everyone's got, that's what it is. I don't give a fuck what you call it. It's a bunch of people just arguing. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Trying to make their
it's
point.
crazy how people enjoy that shit.
Like,
Yeah.
what's
I
his
don't
name?
enjoy that kind of shit.
Yeah,
Like
it's
that-
cringe.
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith and fucking Skip Bayless.
Yeah, those guys made that shit like popular. You know what I'm saying?
Who was the first guy you said?
Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen
Oh,
A.
yeah,
Smith.
okay.
Man, that dude doesn't know anything about certain sports.
But he
Like,
made Allen Iverson cry back in the day. That's how he got famous. He made Allen Iverson cry during an interview.
Why?
Because he was like, "Come on, man, you can be honest." Like, bro, he was basically he was psychologically attacking AI to get to the soft points and made him cry, bro.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
Because AI is a real one. AI is, in my
That's what I
opinion,
was gonna say.
yeah,
like,
in my opinion,
he never tried to make it
Yeah.
like do like
yeah. In my opinion, AI is one of the dudes who
fuck with
kept it real.
Jay-Z and
Yeah,
shit. Like
yeah.
had nothing to do with
Yeah,
basketball.
nah, he
and
kept it
shit.
real. He kept it for his community. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, now go ahead.
No, I mean you just see these debates and it's just you see everybody who watches these shows, like the average person, they do this and mimic it on a day-to-day basis. Like around your job, you'll see them argue back and forth about which team is better. Like are the Cowboys better than the Packers, or the Patriots are the greatest team to be the greatest team of all time when they won their 6 Super Bowls. All different types of shit like that. Tom Brady sucks. He doesn't suck.
Like,
you know,
bro, back in the day, people used to get together in big buildings in the cities and every night debate about the world, politics, things that are going on, you know, things that mattered. But now,
Changing of laws.
but
and
yes,
shit.
what's affecting the people?
Right.
But now the two distracted was they're arguing about their favorite sports team, their favorite sports star. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like was it Caesar?
Caesar.
They keep them distracted with circus and bread and beer.
Yeah.
and
Look
shit.
at it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what
It's
it
never
is.
changed.
It changes, but it doesn't.
Yeah, you know.
What I was gonna like one time I was saying like the only thing that changes is clothes, and I guess
And
technology.
even that comes back around.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a whole cycle.
Yeah, but well, shit. Who knows? We might go back to wearing the fucking what do the Greeks wear? The tonkas,
Togas.
togas.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind wearing a toga.
Nah, too many fat people in this world.
Hey,
They would
Remember,
love
everybody
wearing
in
a
Rome
toga.
was supposed to have been blessed with the heavenly body and everything. They're all in shape.
I don't know if I believe
Nah,
that.
but they probably.
How dare you? They're probably all vegan, Romo. Hey, that's a preview of our next podcast.
I bet you they made meat.
Oh, hell yeah. Especially the ones in power. Bro, they
Yeah.
give me all the meat. You know, fuck these people. They don't need goat to lamb. I want that from me.
They made the people eat dogs and
Yeah,
shit.
bullshit, whatever they can find.
Bats,
That bad pork.
yeah.
cats, monkeys.
Well, yeah, you know, bro, Mediterranean cuisine is mostly ocean shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's very
Coastal.
vegetable oriented. You know, when you think of sub-Mediterranean, tell me what you think. You're thinking about feta and vegetables, right?
The sub-Mediterranean.
Yeah.
That's like Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you're thinking about feta
I
cheese,
think a lot of olive oil.
olive. Yeah. See, vegetable shit.
Yeah.
It's not like when you think
It's
of
not like Italian.
no.
Italian's a lot of sausage and meats and.
It probably wasn't even that. I bet you they
Of course,
ruined the
that's-
culture.
Back
bro.
in the day?
Yeah, I bet you
Yeah,
back in
it
the
was
day they
probably
ate
like-
strong. It's probably like our culture. You know,
They
you
probably
can't
just had fish.
you can't tell me Mexican culture was always tacos and tortas and tamales and tecate.
Nah,
bro.
well that's
We-
just like soul food.
we-
Like a lot of that stuff is like bad stuff,
Yeah.
and we just keep for tradition.
Cause you know, I remember when I was eating healthy, bro, and I would go visit my grandma and my uncles in Mexico, and bro, it would be it's so hard to keep a good diet over there, cause like over
Lard.
here, yeah, and over here, I that was back when I was still using protein mix, you know, like whey and all that stuff. over there, that shit is pricey as fuck. And they have the bullshit kind. You know, I had a specific brand I like to fuck with. You know, and then finding a chicken breast or a good piece of like clean lean meat, impossible, bro. Like you can find some pork for cheap, but that chicken's gonna be expensive, bro. The only thing you can get is the chicken leg, and even that's gonna be put up all fucking bone. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to eat clean down there, bro. It really is. And going out to eat, fuck that. Everything has oil in that shit. Everyone's dumping, grease and shit.
And then barely anybody drinks water.
Yeah, bro. Everyone's always drinking sodas and shit, bro.
Hey, shout out to that soccer player, right? I don't know his name, but the one who said, fuck these Cokes. And it dropped their stock.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's
and then Coke stock dropped by a shitload the next day, bro.
Damn, for real?
Yeah. That's the power of.
He said, I drink water.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, CR7, bro. He's the reason why I started watching soccer. So he's the reason why that's in my opinion, he is probably top. He's at least top 5. He's not the greatest soccer ball player of all time, but he's top 5.
Man, he's a good dude though for doing that. It makes a difference.
He's got a huge ego, bro. He's really about himself.
Yeah?
Bro. If you look at him, bro, you see, this motherfucker's a douchebag. Yeah, bro, he's a pretty boy.
But to be somebody like that, you kind of gotta be, right?
Yeah, bro. You have to have that person. You can't just bro. I mean, I get being humble, but at the same time, when you're out there, you gotta let people know, yo, I'm the man. It's a champ coming through, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta carry yourself with like a hero, like
let the haters debate it.
Yeah.
And I'll just make it.
Exactly.
And what's crazy is even in these sports debates, the worst fans, to me, to people to debate with, no, they're easy to debate with. Up north, like over there in the northwest and shit, like fucking Philly, over there in New York, and then those guys, they cannot be wrong.
They're passionate people. They're passionate people.
That comes from them making the declaration and shit. But now it's just now they're talking about sports, but they should be talking about Liberty Bell and shit.
Cause they get mad. You know what? Go fuck yourself. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, man. So what do you think debate is?
Prior
to learning.
Okay. Well, I think you pretty much summed it up with YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I co-sign, but so we might as well get into it because I was looking into the art of debate because there does exist. They are debating back in the day. The Buddhist monks. They're the first ones who started these ideas. They would get together in their big hall, and it would be like a ceremony. You know what I'm saying? And they here is this. The point of debating is to help one analyze. It's a form of analysis. And it said that there were 3 steps to debating. First, you listen to subject matter. Then you go into debate court and debate on the points you've learned. And then you go back to your room and meditate on it. In other words.
And then y'all come back later on and.
It's almost like a trial, right? No one's gonna get up at it. We're gonna sit. They call it. One's the challenger, and. One's a challenger, one's a defender. The challenger is almost a lawyer because he's the one at that moment. But you're gonna switch roles, you know what I'm saying? But the challenger is the one that's standing, and the defender sitting down, and the challenger starts asking questions.
So I imagine they're debating whether or not they should eat meat or not. In their monk thing, and so, the defender's nah, we should eat meat, or they're with the. But then somebody's no, I got a new idea. Yeah. Let's mix it up or something.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's find a common ground.
They.
Or they want to prove that they're right.
Or just put both their points out because you know what? Everything
with an audience.
Everything has 2 sides to it, right?
And then it's regulated.
Yeah.
Like a sport.
Yeah.
So that there's probably if it gets out of hand.
Think of it like chess.
Yeah.
Think of it like chess.
But I'm sure just like in Congress, emotions get riled up. But those are Buddhists.
That's what Congress is supposed to be. That big hall, everyone sits there. There's people
both sides
that have the leader that sits up there and regulates stuff, and then there's someone above them too. You know what I'm saying? The majority.
There's somebody that the House Speaker is supposed to keep order because back in the day they used to fight in the House of Representatives. They threw hands.
You had to know what you were doing, bro.
Yeah. You had to
be able to be you had to be a tough motherfucker yourself because you had to be able to wrangle all these motherfuckers in.
Somebody might challenge you to a duel at high noon.
And you gotta remember,
you still had to.
You don't have the millions you represent in your state. You had almost maybe 100,000 people in your state. So you were representing to your state.
Right.
So if you came off as weak, they all thought that you were weak. So fuck all that.
So the way the Buddhists want to do it is like that. They would gather in this building, and the challenger would stand, and the defender would sit. Questions would be asked. And it would never be a thing of interrupting. Like I ask you a question, and then it's almost like I said, like in court. Okay, now it's your turn to speak. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna make your points and blah blah blah. And just like a lawyer, I am listening to hear new information, but I'm also listening to hear if there's contradictions. You know what I'm saying? If in the beginning you told me something, but then as you're trying to make your point, you contradict yourself. What they do is they'll clap. The defender will clap. And that's like saying, hold on there. And then he'll say the word saw. Saw, that's supposed to mean, let me look it up real quick. Not look it up, but it's right here.
That's...
Saw.
So they do interrupt, though.
Yeah, saw means finished. Finished, because basically...
Oh, you fucked up.
Yeah, basically, bro, like
you contradicted yourself.
You just kind of killed your point, so then
right.
We're kind of finished.
You defended me.
Yeah, so then now when that happens, the other guy has to, okay, either you're right or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, either he's right, he has to defer and say, you know what,
or try to defend it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then
or admit fault, or I don't know, because we're human. Right, so you fuck up sometimes on how you say something, what you say, and you might intend something else. But that's cool they call it out.
Because it's like I said, a student of life and a student of science. You know what I'm saying? Is as happy to be right as he is to be shown that he's wrong. Because that means that we figured something out, regardless of whether I'm right or you're wrong.
And you learn something.
We have figured something out, and that's the thing. They look at it as this debate will hopefully benefit the whole. It's not just about I'm gonna walk up in here and I'm gonna say blah 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 and I was right and walk the fuck out all slow like
shit,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
No, it's about we're gonna get up and we're gonna shake hands and then we're gonna go amongst our people and let's talk now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because we figured something out. You know what I mean?
Right.
So hopefully now that there's on debate, now we can come together more, because that's the whole purpose. The whole point is like, if we come to this agreement, we're gonna stop and we're gonna have a discussion. All right, man, it seems to me that you do not agree with this. We need to go ahead and talk it out because it's causing issues, bro. All right, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And boom, the goal is to go back. Is to create unity. You know what I'm saying? And once we're done, hopefully we have a little more unity than we did when we walked in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's their goal. And we talked about how some people, they become their ideas and they get too attached to that shit and they're ready to defend that shit like it's like it's their, yeah, bro, like really, like you said, yeah, bro. And that's well, we don't even realize how we get suckered into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, sure. I saw it a lot with this last president we had in running the country, that Trump guy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hated him, a lot of people didn't, but both sides seem to be really too over the top about it. You know what I'm saying? Like yes, it's like, you know what? Like the side that didn't like him made a good point. Like, when the fuck have we ever seen people wearing another president's name as a brand, as like a wearing Trump, everything? We never done this before. So yeah, it does seem like the Trump side is a cult, but also the other side seems to clearly ignore that this guy can be right sometimes. Even if he's right, they no, he's still a piece of shit. But he's right. Nah. But they don't wanna put that ego aside and accept that. Hey, you know what? Like, why am I so invested in something that really, at the end of the day, like, I mean, I know who runs our country is important. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this dude doesn't affect you waking up every morning and doing your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You still gotta, no matter what, who was in that office.
Yeah, just you
gotta wake up and go to work.
We talked about with sports. People sit there. I see it, bro. Where people will sit there for 20, 30 minutes debating about sports, and it's like, bro, we could have gotten some work done and been home by now, bro. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? You know what I'm? Yeah, bro. You're wasting all this knowledge you got about sports. Why don't you go learn about how the world is working, or about something that's actually worth learning,
like
bro?
History.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nature.
Just the world around you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's so little that we know.
A lot of people get mad about, the people we elected are stupid and they don't know what they're doing. Well, they got elected because you, the common man, we've been caught slipping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of going to town meeting, city hall, and all this shit, we just watch sports. We wait for the next fight. We wait for the next big game. You know what I'm saying? And then the next day we're going to talk for a whole week. We're going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
The television.
While they're passing laws and electing crooked ass people, you're just worried about the score, or this dude is gonna make you some money this Sunday or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Television and the radio might have been the beginning of the end of debating, like real debate, because that helps.
Yeah, how do you think?
Because that helps spread sports, and then you have this one person that everybody has to listen to, and he's not like There's no filter. There's nobody there to be like, "Sa."
Yes, because this is the thing. This is why so many people have bought into news, because they have just allowed them, basically given news their voluntary like free will. Like anything you tell me, I'll believe. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Most people just read the headline that's on the news, listen to what the person says, and boom, that's it. I believe, like,
Right.
you're not gonna even see if, what else is going
the other
on.
side?
Yeah, bro.
There's
Because
Yeah.
what we're starting to figure out is that it seems all these people, these corporations, news channels, they're all like on the same team. You know what I'm saying?
They're all owned by the. Really, you look at it, they're all owned by the same person. They all have the same agenda. But when the crazy thing is, when you had the internet come out, you had a bigger source of information where people can get hold of this information. They have
Right.
And then-
place to go get it. And so now they're trying to make it to where all that information is false and misinformation,
Yes.
and to where their information, they know ours is
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
yours is wrong.
Yeah, see?
You know,
Yeah.
that's all you got to follow.
Yeah, at first the internet was a place where all information was free and the opinions were
It was almost like the rebirth of debate. Like,
Yeah.
well, let me show you.
it was like
this,
America
that.
when it first got founded. It was beautiful.
Right.
It was beautiful.
Right.
But yeah, then these people came around who said, "There's too much freedom here, too much information. We need to lock it down, and we're gonna start by dividing y'all up." Social media. You know what I'm saying? Yes, like you said, making sports a 24/7 thing. You know what I'm saying? Making news a 24/7
Right.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's too much.
We are probably some of the last people that grew up where at night the TV was bing for like 3, 4, 5, 6 hours sometimes. There was nothing
There
on the
were
TV.
certain,
Yeah,
there were
yeah,
certain
yeah.
channels where there was the paid programming where people would pay for
Yeah,
advertising.
it was just buy this, buy
And
that.
at
You know what I'm
certain
saying?
points,
Yeah.
Some channels they would just like go out
Yeah,
for a little bit.
yeah,
for
you know
free.
what
Look,
I'm
you
saying?
knew you stayed up too late at night whenever either George Lopez came on or commercial for Girls Gone Wild.
Yeah,
came on.
yeah. Warning.
Alright.
Yeah.
They're like,
And you
okay,
heard
it's
that-
time to roll one out and go to sleep.
Or the Twilight Zone.
I used to
came
bro when
on.
that's to the warning commercials. You know, the Girls Gone Wild. When
Oh,
I was
yeah.
younger, bro.
Warning.
Yeah.
Those are long commercials.
Poor girls, man.
Oh man,
Poor
would that be
girls.
so
I
embarrassing?
know.
Bro, that was the beginning of all the exploitation of all these
Oh,
Pornhub
yeah.
and X. Bro, that was the beginning,
I had to
bro.
bait somebody
Because
that.
can you imagine how much money they
Has
made?
anybody? Okay, have y'all even watched any Girls Gone Wild thing? 'Cause I can honestly say I never watched it.
It's whack. I only saw it because when Pornhub got popular, I typed in Girls Gone Wild, see what I saw. It really is, bro. Imagine if you had your iPhone 3. Imagine you had your iPhone 3 and you were walking around
Yeah,
Florida during Cancun season and just like, hey, babe, show your tits. Woo! And then next time you're somewhere else, it's just like clips.
Wow,
clips.
that's lame.
Yeah, it's just clips. It's just
That
And I
is
bet
not
you-
even a
But-
story.
But bro, back then that was something
No, it
new.
was new.
Girls, these
Hold on,
random
hold on,
girls
hold
show
on.
me their tits, show me their
I remember-
parties kissing each other. Oh shit!
But they probably weren't even that bad.
Wet
though,
t-shirt,
right?
but compared to
remember-
what? No, back then it was extreme.
Okay.
But obviously to what we have now, nada que ver, bro. Like,
Right.
like you could
But it
have.
was like the
Yeah.
the party girls,
Yeah,
the rich
yeah.
I
girls,
remember the what is
sorority.
it?
That was like the
Yeah.
first Jersey Shore.
the HBO and
Oh yeah,
Cinemax.
Skinamax at night. They used to have that porn where they would just like show you tits, but they would stop at the thing and like you could tell when they were fucking and be like, bro, are you on her stomach or something? Like you
Yeah.
know, like you're not really penetrating each other.
Hey,
you know?
look, but
but
it
hey,
was-
but
it
hey,
was a-
hey, it got the job done. It got the
It
job
got the
done.
job done. But also,
I felt-
it told a great story.
I felt
too.
like I had bought a
Yeah,
made in China
there
product
was-
though afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like when I watched good real porn, I was like, yeah, this is that good made in America shit. But when I jacked off to that Skinamax, that soft core, I was like, I guess it's a good nut, but man, I could have done a better
Felt
one.
un-American.
Yeah, I kind of.
Trying to portray my country. a
Yeah,
little
you know what I'm saying?
So-
I feel like
This
I don't
is a
know.
lower grade.
I'm wasting my
porn.
time.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it now.
Right.
So let's go jack off something else now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Gotta drink a Gatorade and shit, get back up.
Nah, it'd be soda for me.
Damn, bro.
So all right. So back to the debate. So from the Buddhists, right? I mean, that went to like, if they originated, I don't know if they originated.
That I don't know. I have to look that up.
Okay,
but
but Greece had their own version of
yes,
it.
yes,
right?
the debate. Yeah. That's where Plato and Socrates, all these people came up with stuff. You know that's where they got their reputation because when they debated they would. But I guarantee you the Romans did get mad. I mean, come on, bro. This is
Oh, I bet you they brawled. a few
where is
times
Rome? Where's Rome?
In Italy.
Yes, that's it. I'm not gonna say anything else.
They-
So don't sit there and I don't expect.
That's
that-
why they party so
I
hard
expect
too.
they invented these orgies, fool. Those crazy orgies that the rich
That's
people
where
do.
the Vatican is, right?
Yes,
In Italy?
Rome.
I
Yeah.
thought they got it from the Phoenicians that came from Tyre.
But see, that's the thing. They were all the same people. They just changed the last names when they got outed and had to move somewhere else and start new power.
Like the Nazis.
There you go. Maybe the Nazis are just the iteration of another older culture
So
that
is
was
that where the
evil.
Etruscans came from?
Yes,
Crustaceans?
Etruscans.
They were the original Romans, or what the Romans were.
What's that history is lost supposedly, right?
But they're just now finding it. A bunch
Oh,
of
seriously?
You love it. You gotta love it, right? You gotta love it. You gotta love
Oh
it.
yeah, everything like our arches and our architecture and shit. Yeah, they were all Etruscan made.
Yeah. All of a sudden,
What?
all of a sudden, there's shit about this.
It goes into like a whole family
Whatever.
coup where they married the Romans married in, or really the Phoenicians married in, and then they just kind of ousted the Etruscan families.
In
and
other words,
enslaved
we
all
don't
of
know
them.
dick, and we're gonna make
Right.
up history because that's what we do.
Yeah.
Well, we need to fill textbooks and fill your
Yeah.
brain with mush. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, yes, I honestly believe that best the Buddhists might have originated it. You know what I'm saying? But all the other
Or maybe
cultures.
perfected it.
No, I think the Americans perfected it when it was in the 1700s. Like when they was the original 13 colonies, and they first had the Constitution made or whatever. I think they were doing it right to an extent.
I don't know. Even George Washington was like, "Oh, this is a bunch of like."
I mean, bro,
politics and
because
shit."
it took a dude like him to wrangle all those crazy dudes in the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody like real, like farmer.
All these guys, no, well, nah, we're talking
It
about
took a squad, bro.
in the Congress. We're talking about that like there's a bunch of rich dudes, nobility, dudes who are super snobby, right?
Right,
Dudes
right.
who are like the elite, basically, right? That's who's always run the fucking country, the elite, and the rich and powerful and whatnot. So yes, imagine that there's this guy who, like you said, didn't come from being elite at all. He was a general, but where'd he come from? You said he's a farmer.
Farming
Yeah.
in Vermont, or that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah, he just wanted to go farm in Vermont. But I mean, if he was just a farmer, then he was a mason. But I'm saying anyhow. But yeah, they all would somehow calm down when he came on the podium and said, "Hey, y'all chill out now." You know what I'm saying? Like,
and even with the craziest twist of the whole story was he didn't even want to go to that meeting either. It was James Madison that got him to fucking go. He tricked the whole leader to show his ass up there, and then when George Washington showed up, he saw how it was in turmoil, and he knew he was the one who had to fix it.
For some reason, some people just have that, where they just become leaders, like reluctant leaders.
so
too.
and also like think about it now. Like I said, you had to have a certain character to hold that position, right? Let me ask you this: do you think the guy we have running the country right now has any kind of like, would you shut the fuck up if you think he raised his voice and said, "Hey,
we saw his debate,
what do you think?"
and it was ridiculous.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It
he
was an
that's
embarrassment.
a pushover.
Yeah.
That's a pushover, right?
Yeah, he's definitely not
exactly.
a debater.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm just saying, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna take no sides. Well, I think I already have on many podcasts. But the last guy we had, you saw him in debates. You saw this fool shut down when other countries tried to get a little loose lipped about it. But the good old U.S. of A. You saw how he shut that shit down. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Guess we don't need to give you any more money anymore, huh? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what?
Y'all forgetting who the fucking
Who y'all pay to protect y'all.
I'm Uncle Scrooge over here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all, I might be an asshole, but y'all need my money. You know what I'm saying?
That's like how a lot of people, they don't have self-respect. So a lot of times, like, it seems like our country doesn't have self-respect, but we gotta remember what we have.
And then you have this ridiculous guy who is okay. So the whole immigrant thing at the border, and you saw how they chased him down with the horses and shit.
Well, they found out that was false.
Okay,
that the whip thing was
But
false.
it's not even about that. It's the fact that you, the president of this country, the leader of this country, are apologizing to the illegal immigrants, and you're saying that the people whose job is to protect the border from illegal, they were not doing their job. You were shaming them.
Oh,
You were saying that's not how we run things in this country.
Right.
So you mean we just open the door for anybody to come in? Is that what you want, sir? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. He makes us look like a bunch of little bitches. You know what I'm saying?
and incompetent.
Yes.
Bitches.
Yes.
They're like, okay, then you're not thinking
Bro,
about our economy.
if you've ever heard someone stutter or someone mess up, like you just call them Joe. That's what they sound like now, bro. You know what I'm saying?
His speeches were weird.
Yeah,
Like,
I love it, though.
he's sitting on his lap and shit.
No man cutting a pizza and then he goes into a laundromat and God dang, bro, what the fuck? And that's what I'm saying. Y'all really want to still talk shit about the guy who was there before and defend? Y'all still want to ride with this guy? Y'all still riding with Biden? You know what I'm saying?
And then, but you know, you can't even debate with people because they take it personal.
Exactly.
Because they're like,
Yes.
oh, if you're not,
Yeah.
It's like they
Shut the fuck up.
Damn. No, it's like they took the COVID thing right now, and it's like right now you can't have the choice of don't get the vaccine. Otherwise, you personally attack somebody right now.
It's like right now. If I said what I said about the president we have right now, until the average person, they would tell me you're a fucking fascist. will you support with that womanizer, that traitor? You know Russia gave him the election, right? You know what I'm saying? Like they'll sit there and start like you said, like attack it. Like all of a sudden they're drawing their swords. Their swords are already out, fam. You know what I'm saying?
They're like,
yes.
What you say? Like it's slow.
Whoa, bro, was this guy your uncle? Is he really your dad? You're defending this guy hardcore, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
you think he would defend you?
Exactly.
He don't give a fuck about
He's
you.
not. You see the laws that are getting passed. It doesn't seem like he gives a fuck about any of us. You know what I'm saying?
Just
And-
pockets.
and
Or
yeah.
whoever's controlling them they're just selling.
And that's the thing. People need to be open. Like I said, if you're a real student of life, you are.
You gotta
open.
separate yourself from everything.
Well, you're also
You gotta
that.
step outside.
But you also have to be as open to being wrong as you are to being right. You know, because once again, if the purpose is to make progress, then being a right or being wrong both gets us the same thing. So we shouldn't just expect to get one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yes, being proven wrong takes putting your pride aside, takes some humility. You know what I'm saying? Takes some respect. You know what I mean? Yes, it does. But these are things that make you a better person. You know what I'm saying?
See, yeah, I think debate clubs should be more emphasized.
Oh,
Like,
but debate clubs are also like they just yell at each other, fam. You know what I'm saying? I've seen those debate clubs at
Yeah.
school. These
Oh,
little
really?
these little kids get
What was
riled
that-
up real quick.
What was that movie with Denzel where he was debating the debate club? That was a good-ass
Oh,
movie.
I know. Yeah. Old school Denzel movies are always good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, all right. So I wanted to say something about like
They stopped being good at the training day, bro.
sororities, sororities,
And fraternities,
fraternities. Those are fucking.
they're evil.
Bro,
Yes.
I have a coworker, right? He just showed me today. He got fucking.
He got the Sigma Chi thing.
It was no. It looked like they mutilated his arm.
They hazed him.
Oh, they branded
They
it.
branded him.
Jesus Christ.
That's for like that's some gangs. That's worse than gangsters.
That is.
The gangsters, they'll beat you up.
Bro, slave.
They'll jump you in, but that's.
The slave owners did that, bro. Slave owners brand their slaves.
Bro.
Yeah, they did. That's how they marked them to be able to
I was
bring them
hearing,
back.
I've been hearing like, cause I don't really, but I work with people who have sometimes they've been in these and they kind of like talk
Bro,
about like they got trauma from this
Fraternities
shit.
and sororities are horrible because it's either one or two ways. Either you're gonna get eaten alive and they're gonna fuck you up for life, or you're gonna be turned into a fucking piece of shit yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They have so much power and it would be so great if they put that into like
Are you sure
real debate.
it was a sorority or it wasn't like just
It was a
him
dude or
being
a chick?
stupid?
Dude.
Oh, it was a fraternity thing.
Are you
Sororities
sure?
are the women's.
Are you sure it was that or it wasn't just him being fucking retarded? Because I have
Nah,
a couple homies that did this because
Nah,
they got drunk.
he's a educated dude and he said he was telling us from
Oh, okay.
See, and they get you so fucked up, and they make you think that these, like, yes, you have to be a part of this group, so you have to do anything and everything. Like, bro, they brainwash the fuck out of you.
They really do.
That's
And
that skull and bones shit.
if you don't, then they alienate you from everything. Then you feel like you
Yeah.
won't be able to get
Every
a
time
job.
they see you, look at that fucking loser over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll talk shit to everybody about you. He's a fucking pussy. He likes sucking dick. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
none of that shit seems appealing to me at all.
But that's the culture, bro. That's the culture, and that's why so many. That's why I tell you, and you know it too. If you see a guy went to college and he has that douchey attitude, you say right away, frat boy. Or a girl comes out just like that, all stupid and like all like, hey, what's up? What are you gonna do? You know, like, damn, bitch, you're part of sorority, right? You know, like.
But sometimes it doesn't. They come out of the sorority hating the sorority and regretting it. A lot of times, because I know another teacher is female.
And it makes them give up on being around people because they have the worst experience ever.
Yeah, it can.
That's like the
really
worst
can.
experience for
It
friends.
can make people think that they have mental issues.
That they're not worth anything,
right,
or that they're too,
Depression.
or that they're the king or the queen of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or that you're some kind of gang or something.
Yeah,
Or
bro.
like-
I mean, the way we describe the stuff the CIA does and FBI, the best way to describe it is a bunch of coked up frat boys. You know what I'm saying? When you think of coked up frat boys, you know that's what you think of. You think of how they act. You know, they don't give a fuck. They have no morals. You know what I'm saying? No respect. You know, all, you know.
You're just chasing the high and the push.
Yeah.
Just trying to enjoy that 4 years they're gonna be in college.
And then hating the rest of their life.
Yeah.
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 And I guess they do it because they were hating.
They go to college. What do you think you're gonna do in college? Like you're supposed to find a career. And then you get out of college like I don't know why I went to college. I didn't want to fucking work. Wow. Then what the fuck?
Right.
What is
You're
You're
wasted.
miserable and shit.
what is the purpose of your life then, sir, or ma'am? You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, that's the whole like this rat race that
Yes.
they design. And,
The
and then people feel like, oh, this doesn't, because it's not supposed to be like that.
the people who play who become pieces on that board that they don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell you, once you awake to it, the goal should be to get the fuck off the board. I'm not playing these games. Fuck all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find what works for me. You know, I'm gonna find myself and find my crew, find people that I you know what I'm saying, not settle for a shitty group of friends. You know what I'm saying?
That could possibly help you get a job later.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You got, like we did last podcast, you gotta know your self-worth. You know, you gotta say, I'm worth having good friends. I'm worth having a happy life. Yes, you are. But it's just that when you wake up every day saying you're an idiot and saying that your life is shitty and you'll never get better.
I need them. I need this group. I need to be accepted.
Yeah, or that you need or that you need anything outside of you. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these people get branded, but some people they get so into the culture, they get the fraternity thing tattooed on them. You know what I'm saying? Or you see them all the time. The license plates they'll keep this is where I went, Alpha Gamma, so whatever the fuck.
COVID Delta.
Yeah, all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they're proud. To them, it's a badge of honor that I hung out with this group.
It's like basically putting Hoover Crips.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like I survived.
And that's supposed to help you get into jobs or certain places.
Yeah.
And
So these fraternities and sororities that were originally supposed to just help you socialize and help you probably break into college life and whatever. Hopefully, maybe even open up career opportunities. It's just used as something to like carry around to say people like I'm cooler than you.
Right.
Look at what I'm a part of.
Right.
And that's it's like
to me you're. Lame.
Yeah, it becomes like a sports team, like someone who just all they have to talk about is sports, or they'll make fun of you because your team lost, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, well, my team lost, yeah, it sucks, okay, good for you, whatever.
Right.
But to them it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck you gonna do? And like, oh wow, I guess I'm gonna kill myself because my team lost, right? You know what I'm saying? Like
I've cried when certain teams have lost.
Is it because you have money on it?
Nah,
really?
I'm just that into it, bro.
I know people I've had family members that were really into the Cowboys.
Like when
when
Romo fumbled that ball against Seattle, I cried. I cried my eyes out. That shit broke my heart.
You should have just expected that shit.
I did not expect that, bro. Did not.
Yeah, that
was a heartbreaker.
The game was right there.
Did you ever debate for Romo after that?
Oh, bro, I debated Romo. I'll debate him to the end of that.
So many people defend that guy to the death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't see how you can debate some you can't compare him to Troy Aikman.
They would don't even start.
Don't do that,
Chris.
Wow.
They're gonna tell you that Troy Aikman was babied and given everything, all those titles.
Well, he was.
He had the All-Star team.
They're gonna tell you that even though Tony Romo didn't do anything near that, didn't get us anywhere to that land, that he's still better. That's their opinion.
Like they're saying if he had all these people, the Irvin and the Smith and Sanders, then he would have
Jerry Rice and Calvin Johnson.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, I would say this: in your fantasy league, that guy who came up second, he did great. He's awesome, right? Like, good for him. But he didn't win that ring.
Nah, he didn't. He don't have a belt either. I do.
Exactly. See, Tony Romo might be a damn good quarterback. Might even have better skills and numbers than Troy Aikman. But Troy Aikman has the hardware, bro.
I still blame Jerry on that one.
And that's what the team that's what a team sport should be about, though. Getting those rings,
That's debatable.
Yeah, and that's
a debatable thing.
And see, I've done it before. I've played it.
The Jordan and what's his name?
Kobe.
No, the other guy.
LeBron.
The Illuminati.
Oh, fuck LeBron.
The new guy, the new guy.
But they always do that with Jordan, right? Because I'm sure they did it with Kobe.
Yeah. It's the same thing with Tom Brady. Like, who's going to be the future Tom Brady? Patrick Mahomes?
There's never going to be another Tom Brady
ever again, bro.
Patrick Mahomes should want to be Patrick Mahomes.
There was a time where everybody said there was never going to be another Joe Montana. There was a time where everybody was saying that. Nobody was going to win 4 Super Bowls like he did, and then here comes Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Or Barry Sanders. No, what did he do? He was
an amazing running back, but he just played on lines.
Yeah, playing on a shitty team.
OJ was the shit too, right?
Yes, OJ. That's
OJ has a few championships.
Bro, the only reason why OJ got off on a murder charge because he won a lot of rich people a lot of money when he was playing football.
He won NFL championships.
Remember, he was in movies. He was in the movies.
He was in that one Ace Ventura, right?
Yes, bro. He was in a lot of movies. Like, he was a legit star. He was
and
in.
Also, I think
he was in.
Still think it wasn't him that did it. I think it was the son.
Oh, no, okay.
That's another
debatable thing that you should. So there's things that we shouldn't debate, probably, right?
Well, I always say two things. It's a joke I say, but it's true. If you want to keep your friends, then don't talk about religion or politics.
But that's not either. That's just a
Politics
case.
is like everything, like abortion.
Some
fucking-
people, well, you know what? It depends on the person. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I can.
Some people you can debate with. Some people you
Because
cannot.
I can gauge pretty easily if I can be real with you. In other words, if I can tell you how I really feel about stuff, and you're not gonna look at me like, "Oh fuck you, I don't agree with you." You know,
Right.
I usually try to gauge what kind of person I'm in conversation with. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So yeah, you're right. Not with everybody. I mean, at work, I definitely don't let my opinions be said because I look at work. I'm there to make my money, and I'm there to go home. So yeah, if
You're
don't-
not there to debate.
yeah, at work, I'm gonna give you that small talk. I'm gonna bore you. You're like, man, that guy's boring. He don't talk about anything. He just says, "What's up? How's the weather? Yeah, man, shit. You know, yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Exactly. That's all that guy's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But outside of work, and you get to know me, yeah, bro, we'll have a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if I do get the vibe that there's certain things I can't talk about with you, then yeah, I'm not gonna be the asshole and try to bully you, right? Because a lot of
Right,
people
just
would.
debate.
A lot of people like
Yeah.
they when they see a button, they like to push it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? That's not my thing. I used to be that way. I love pushing people's buttons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Online,
But I-
a lot of people like to troll,
Yes.
and that's like they try to debate like that. You can't debate.
Yeah, it's
with
just
a
talking.
troller.
That's just being stupid. You know.
Yeah,
You know
they're
when
not.
they're not. Yeah.
receiving anything.
They're
that you're
just
saying.
trolling.
They just want you.
Yeah.
Troll-
They just want to either get you riled up and get you mad and get you out of character, or
Yes,
they
tro-
just want to.
yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
trolling, bro, it can be good for you, right? Because if you can get past it, you become a hard motherfucker, bro.
And then actually, the trollers become trolled at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't let this shit.
Like-
That's the same thing with like when people try. Like I tell the kids, like when they make fun of you, like, or if somebody does something to you and you get mad, then they win,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
If you don't get mad, you win,
Yes.
right? But it's hard. It's a hard concept. Even adults. It's hard
Have a
for
hard
adults to
time
wrap
doing
that
that,
shit
yeah.
around.
You know, because what would explain is in that moment, someone has drawn their sword and they want to battle you. How do you win the battle? By not even engaging, bro.
Right.
You walk away and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck? I wanted to fight." No, bro, you fight
A
with
lot
yourself.
of
You know
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
people nowadays, bro, they have that confused too. Like when they draw their sword, like even today, it's just debates. But some people would take it as like, no, he's disrespecting me.
Right.
We need to fight now. Or
It's
some type of shit.
questioning my
It's like, bro,
character
it's,
and shit. Like, nah, just
like it's just a disagreement of opinions, bro. I have not stepped to you. I have not grabbed you. I have not made a threat to you or any
Right.
type of sense of that nature. But you want to make threats or whatever, you know. That's how some people can be.
The fight or flight reaction flips in people, and they think in that moment because because your pride tells you if you're wrong, you're in danger. If you're wrong, you see, your pride is what tells you that being wrong is not acceptable. So
Right.
your
Yeah.
pride is what tells you that there's that if I'm wrong, that means I lose friends or I lose reputation or I
or you lose cool points.
yeah,
or something,
but bro,
whatever it is.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's the only thing that holds it up there. You know, is pride. You know, but once again, if you're able to realize that, hey, you know what, like I benefit with being right or being wrong. You know what I'm saying, and plus, for more people like a humble individual, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like more people like a person who doesn't always isn't quick to just get fired up. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know what, he's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, but you know how people act around someone that always is you know, it's like it's not you're always tense, you know, because so and so's gonna get offended about this. You can't say
Oh,
this.
Don't bring that up.
Yeah, don't bring that up. They're
Yeah.
gonna say this and then they're gonna blame it on somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
And then to some people, bro, that's just a trigger for them to go fuck with you. It's
Yeah.
just to piss you off. Because it's just how they are.
And it feels kind of cool when you're proven wrong sometimes, like it does, and then you learn something.
Of course.
You learn something new about yourself.
Yeah, and about the world or something.
You know, and like I said, in chess, when you lose and you're able to take it gracefully with humility, right? It's like your character gains a little bit of ping ping, a little bit of HP, you know, to your character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you're able to be proven wrong with humility and acceptance and respect, you're the
Right.
same thing. You gain a little bit of HP, you know, XP, bing bing bing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a victory for you. You know what I'm saying? See, yeah, and somebody, no, but you lost the game, you lost a debate, but that's not the game you're playing though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Karma
Yes.
still goes up.
The game
When
of
you-
life,
when
yeah.
you lose with grace. or
Yes,
something.
the game of life is what you're actually playing, bro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's constantly changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to be ready to take a left and be able to. Oh, I'm wrong. Okay, that wasn't. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to immediately to change quickly. The world changes fast. Like I told you earlier, bro. Dating now is not the same because as a guy, you know, back then. You act a little alpha, the girls dig that shit, bro. That's all you gotta act like. What's up, girl? You know what I'm saying? Like they'll dig that shit, bro. Like they feel that. But nowadays it's different because, like I was telling you, the females are the alphas now. And a lot of the men don't want to accept that. You know, a lot of men still try to be the alphas, not knowing these women are going to shut you down with one stare, bro. So don't even try. You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting, right? Like nowadays, if I was dating, I would have to put my ego and pride aside to accept that she probably knows better than me right now. So I should just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Goes against all our instincts. Nah, I'm just kidding.
But that's just programming. That's programming.
For sure.
Machismo is programming.
Yeah.
By what? By
Just for the
society, by
patriarchy and
movies,
shit.
by music, by books. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cartoon,
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
fucking Looney Tunes and shit. But yeah, it's dope, man.
Yeah, so hey, you know what? Yeah, I guess that's a good way to wrap it, right?
Debating is not
How do you
dead.
find out how long it's been?
Man, I wonder how those taps sound.
I know. Hey,
45
do
minutes.
they sound when I do that? Can you hear it?
I don't know if I've ever like listened.
Okay.
I'm sure you. It goes.
Well, hey, look. The end message should be, look, man. Don't be as happy to be proven wrong as you are to be proven right. You know what I'm saying?
It's not the end of the world.
It's not. In fact, it's a new door that opens
Yeah.
up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Episode 87.
Seven.
Yeah.
Peace.